The Attitude Super Duper Morning Show. We got some guests joining us in the building from Student Support Services Division from the Ministry of Education, Culture, Youth, and Sports. We got Sharitza and Tamara here with us this morning. Good morning, ladies. How you doing?
Good morning, Super. Good morning, St.Maarten.
Yes, good to have the two of you back in here again. And we're discussing an upcoming workshop that you have, right?
Yes,
Correct.
sir.
So the topic this time around is going to be the bully, the bullied, and the bystander, and how parents can support our youth when it comes to these issues. So it's going to be happening this week, right?
Correct,
Yes,
on
sir.
Wednesday
All right.
at the University of St. Maarten.
Okay, so
From 7 to 9.
tell us a little bit about the topic that will be on hand, because it's a very serious topic, right?
Thank
Definitely.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Super. We chose to conduct this session again because we realize that bullying continues to be a recurrent theme in our community. And so it's very important that parents understand how they can support their children,
Right.
you know, if their child is experiencing bullying. So we felt that it was given the recurrent issues,
Right.
you know, we decided that it was important to shed information, awareness on this important issue.
Right. And, you know, bullying has advanced from what we've seen when we were growing up on TV, you know, just a person in class walking in the hallways, just harassing you, shoving you, you know, little things like that, teasing you and bothering you. But it has advanced to now online bullying, you know, cyberbullying, all of that stuff, bullying even at home.
Correct.
When it comes to your own, you know, siblings, cousins, family members, it has, expanded. So with this topic, I like the fact that you're not only focusing on the person that's being bullied, you're also focusing on the bully themselves and also the people that are bystanders and witnessing what's going on with these events.
Correct. And just to bring some context into the subject matter, when we refer to the bullied, we refer to the child who is engaging in the aggressive and harmful acts. The bullied is the person, the child on the receiving end. And then you just spoke about the bystanders, and those are the individuals who are witnessing. So they are seeing the bullying
Right.
occurring, and they could feel powerless, but at the same time, they could be active participants engaging and encouraging it.
Right.
And so it's very important that parents understand each role so they could know how to support their children, because their child can fall on any of those roles in any different time. So it's that understanding is very important.
Now, have we done any studies or have any information out there that states as why bullying occurs and why the bully does what they do? Yeah.
There's been lots of studies worldwide. I mean, even on St. Maarten, we had a young lady by the name of Simone Smith. She actually did some statistics. She did a paper actually on bullying in St. Maarten. So in the study, you know, she found that the number of students that have experienced bullying, at least at some point in their lives, were over 50%. It was 58.5% according to her particular study.
Right.
And according to her study as well that she did here in St. Maarten, it also said that school fights are on the rise, where they reported multiple fights in just a short amount of time. You know, and you know, overhearing, I'm just talking about what I heard, overhearing somebody at the salon just recently, you know, she was talking about an incident. School just started, and you know, there was already bullying happening with her particular child. So, and then I know that there was a video that was circulating recently as well via social media where we saw some form of bullying happening in one of our schools. And so we know that it's quite prevalent here on the island. And so we wanted to basically talk about the bully, as Sharissa said, the bullied and the bystander, so that parents, teachers, community participants know how to support these children or these people in all their different roles.
Okay, all right. So once again, it's happening over at the University of St. Maarten from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Wednesday, September 24th. So you're encouraging parents to come out, students to come out, teachers, guidance,
Counselors.
guidance counselors, and basically everyone that's involved with the community or the youth in some way or another, because it doesn't only affect them at school.
Correct. And bullying is not just an individual issue, it is a community issue. And so we're inviting the community to come out to learn this information and also to share your best practices.
Right.
Because by coming together and learning this information and sharing, we can grow and heal together as a society. So it's very important.
Okay, all right. So come on out and be a part of this wonderful event, the discussion, where they're going to be talking about the bully, the bullied, and the bystander, how parents can support their children as well. So this is brought to you by the Student Support Services Division of the Ministry of Education, Culture, Youth, and Sports happening. Now, it's free for everyone to attend.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you do encourage persons to register. I mean, it's not necessary.
Yeah, it's not necessary.
It's not necessary, but if you want additional information, you can also contact our office at 543-1235. That's 543-1235. Or you can also email us at studentsupportservices@stmaartengov.org for additional information. But we encourage everybody to come, and also we provide refreshments too as well.
Okay.
And know that it's going to be a very interactive session as well. So you're not just listening information, we really being active in with different role plays and different activities to help further reinforce the importance of handling bullying.
Okay. Now, are we working on ways to at least curb some of this bullying? I don't know if you guys might know of some of the things that the ministry is working on or other ministries are working on, because it's not just, an issue within the Ministry of Education, Culture, Youth, and Sports. It affects VSA, when it comes to social and everything. It affects the Ministry of Justice as well, all of that. It plays a role in that. So do you know if there's anything that's being done at least to curb these things? Maybe more after school activities, more sessions, maybe more help when it comes to the social aspects as well?
I'm not sure exactly what's happening in as far as a interministerial part of it all, but I know that it has gotten the attention of parliamentarians. So once parliamentarians put things on their platforms, on their agenda, that our parliamentarians definitely deal with the case. So I'm sure that, and actually, yes, there are some stuff that's happening. So I can't say that I don't know.
And via justice too as well.
Exactly.
They are also active in the schools, sharing awareness.
Correct.
Right. I know they just started a new pilot project that with the police officers.
School resource officers. So they have been active in the schools over the years too.
Correct.
As well.
And I also know that didn't them from
Youth
police.
and Moral Department.
Youth and Moral Department. I know that they're also heavily involved as well in taking in playing an active role as far as if any bullying or so is to occur, they really jump in and they handle a lot of issues
and crimes involving youth.
Okay.
Correct.
All right. So it's definitely been has the attention of everyone involved, and hopefully this is something that we could tackle and make better when it comes to our island. Well, thank you, ladies, for joining us. Anything else you want to add?
We just want to add to encourage the public to definitely come out on Wednesday. Come out at 7 p.m. by the University of St.Maarten. As we mentioned before, it's free. It's very informational. You can use this information to save a life, because some people these days are actually committing suicide as a part of bullying. So that's how serious it is in our community. So if you know anybody who is affected by it, even if you don't know anyone that's affected by it, come out and see what your active role is that you can play when it comes to bullying.
And we are also encouraging young people to come and receive this information firsthand, because maybe you may not be necessarily the one on the receiving end, but you could play an active role in ending bullying.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you, Tamara. Thank you, Charitza, for joining us today on the Super Duper Morning Show. Before you leave, I have one more question for you, which is our question of the day. Facebook.com/Laser101, brought to us by CTC shipping services, St. Maarten. How many unread emails do you currently have in your inbox?
I would say a lot.
A lot.
I can't give you a particular number, but I would
Neither
say.
can I, but
That's
that's
a
a
good
good
bit.
question.
Yeah, it's a good number too. High number. Over 50?
Well,
No, not that
No.
much.
Okay.
for me, yes. It depends on which email we're talking about, because you have different emails for
Right,
different
sure,
things.
right.
So
True.
depends on which email we're talking about. Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, ladies, again, and much success. Don't forget, it goes down this Wednesday, September 24th, at the University of St. Maarten, room 202, from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. The bullied, and the bystander: how parents can support their children. This is brought to you by the Student Support Services Division of the Ministry of Education, Culture, Youth, and Sports. Make sure you check it out this Wednesday. It goes down. All right. Thank you again.
Thank you.
And much success. It's Laser 101, station with the attitude.